Part 2: Teaching and Learning Design Principles and Structure Design Principles. Hello, welcome to Part 2. In the last topic, we talked about the purpose and culture design principles of a high-quality competency-based education system. In this topic, we will discuss the next two sets of design principles, which are the teaching and learning and the structure design principles. Let us start and understand the teaching and learning design principles. Well-designed competency-based education systems focus on high-quality teaching and learning practices. Such systems leverage instructional approaches and systems of assessments, all of which are based on the learning sciences. Pedagogical principles in a competency-based system reflect the most recent research about how students learn and develop cognitive, psychological, motivation and engagement, and biological skills, ensuring that learning environments and learning experiences result in powerful learning outcomes for students. Instructional strategies take into consideration that students start with different sets of academic skills, social and emotional skills, and life experiences. These systems deploy school-wide approaches for helping students develop the building blocks of learning or self-directed learning skills such as growth mindset, metacognition, self-regulation, and perseverance. Learning experiences and instructional strategies are designed to meet the needs of diverse learners. A high-quality CBE system is learner-centered and culturally responsive, including but not limited to communication of high expectations, active learning teaching methods, student-driven discourse, and small group instruction. In an active learning classroom, students think, create, and solve problems rather than passively listen to the teacher. All students are given opportunities to apply learning and build higher order skills supported by performance tasks and performance-based assessment. Schools practicing effective competency-based teaching and learning encourage assessment for learning that is embedded in the cycle of learning with actionable feedback and structured reflection to build metacognition. The assessment practices are aligned with the research and best practices based on learning sciences. In such schools, classroom management, learning experiences, instruction, and assessment are designed to develop the mindsets, motivations, and skills that promote agency. Students have opportunities to develop these competencies in their core learning experiences through coaching and extended learning opportunities. Students have timely access to information about learning targets, definitions of mastery, and their own progress to make decisions about their learning. Finally, the teaching and learning experiences are designed to develop high-order and transferable skills. Now let us talk about the third set of principles for designing a high-quality and effective competency-based education system. And these are structure design principles. In this section, we will explore the design principles that constitute the infrastructure and capabilities needed in schools to support competency-based education. The structure design principles emphasize on three aspects: alignment, consistency, and transparency for a well-functioning competency-based education system. The alignment principle ensures that instruction, assessment, and learning experiences for students are well aligned in a high-quality competency-based system, and teachers are knowledgeable with instruction for the level above and below the grade level they teach. Teachers have the opportunity to plan, collaborate, and learn. Professional learning communities are supported and nurtured. School designs, learning experiences, and professional learning opportunities for educators are based on outcomes and informed by data on student learning. Further, schools adapt or redesign structures to support the development of outcomes and the strategies used to help students achieve them. The consistency principle ensures that student outcomes are evaluated against a reliable and constant criterion. There is a consistent, shared understanding of what proficiency means for learning targets for specific levels of performance. Teachers work collaboratively to ensure that all students are held to high proficiency standards and perform at the highest possible depth of knowledge. Schools establish processes to ensure that levels of proficiency and mastery, that is, application of the skills and knowledge, are aligned, constant, and shared among teachers. The third and final principle of transparency ensures that the learning objectives such as competencies and standards, along with assessment criteria, are explicit and transparent. Schools are open and honest in all communication. Clarity of intentions, expectations, learning targets, and feedback ensures everyone has the information to advance their goals. Assessment practices and policies are clear, fair, and communicate student progress. Let us summarize the teaching and learning design and the structure design principles that we covered in this topic. The teaching and learning design principles state that the instructional approaches and pedagogy in a competency-based education system are grounded in learning sciences. Competency-based education systems deploy school-wide approaches for helping students develop the building blocks of learning or self-directed learning skills. And classroom management, learning experiences, instructions, and assessments in a CBE system are designed to develop the mindsets, motivations, and skills that promote agency. Next, the structure design principles emphasize three aspects: alignment, consistency, and transparency. The alignment principle ensures that instruction, assessments, and learning experiences for students are well aligned in a high-quality, competency-based school system. The consistency principle ensures that student outcomes are evaluated against a reliable and constant criterion. And the transparency principle ensures that the learning objectives such as competencies and standards, along with assessment criteria, are explicit and transparent. Great! You have completed the topic, the teaching and learning design principles and the structure design principles. This completes Module 2. In the next module, we will be talking about teaching practices in competency-based systems. Till then, goodbye.